Hello, welcome back. Last time I arrived at Candyland and learned about nonlinear puzzles and splices, and things got so much more complicated all of a sudden. That's fine though, I'm here in this room? I guess I am. I decided there wasn't necessarily anything I could do here. I'll wait a little bit before deciding that I need to really hammer away at those. And I'm just gonna move on. So this would put me in 5, 7... 5, 7? Hold up. What's this room? What are numbers anymore? I can't actually see what number this puzzle is. You know what, it doesn't matter. Well, no, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, yes, and 7 would be in that room. Okay. Wait, but... So 5, 5... Okay, what would help me with this? Maybe I need, like, even more knowledge from elsewhere. Like, maybe there are more state changes I can make than just splicing. So if I have to do something to the initial state of that puzzle that makes it possible from there, because like there's a thing in there. I need that symbol, which means I have to enter from that spot. But this doesn't necessarily have to connect to here. Again, turning the worm might change which terminal that faces. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going here, doing this, seeing what happens. This is where I could have started if I hadn't gone and changed entrances after I turned on the power. Alright, this is 5, 7. Solving is not so simple. Oops. Yeah, cool. Now what do you want? Nothing's gonna happen from here, so I think I can't do this. However, I don't see anything that would help. Again, maybe I just need more knowledge. But let's look a little more. Are there any actions I think I can take here? There's this thing for splicing to nothing that I can see. If this is the splicing world... Feels to me like I need to bring a different one of these worms to life. So if I exit the stage like that, my state change hasn't persisted. I have to solve it for that to happen. There aren't any other entrances to this, though. That's not anything. There is a slicer. There is a slicer. Hold on. I might be able to do something with a slicer that I just noticed exists. Right, if I... Okay. Doing that might not be so simple. Okay, I see a reason to slice myself. I would like to be a different way around, and I'm not sure I can achieve that. Oh boy. Well, no, hold on. No, I can't. If I do this, that just fails the puzzle and makes me not able to input things anymore. Okay, what am I trying to do? It's not the clearest thing. What am I trying to do here? Like, I'm presuming I can do something in this puzzle now. That seems likely. I need to roll this somehow. Wait, hang on. What happens when I do this? Okay. That's different. Now I'm just the wormhole. The the head came off and doesn't exist anymore. But I'm still here. Oh. So that's... okay. So I need... oh, this is funny. I need to push that over there. And yeah, I can't dismount this. I'm just on here forever. I needed a place to go. What? Okay, so another new mechanic. So that's what happens when I cut off my head. Good to know. Right? So, you. Splicing potential here? No splicing potential, just a wire that runs through. Okay, this is a slicing puzzle. This is 5-8, by the way. I needed to check insight over here before I look at 5-8 too much. Yeah, this would have taught me the trick, right? Like, do that, you die. That's the only option. Right, slice off the head, and then you get this. Okay, got it. Cool. Okay, so 5-8. So maybe it's just down in that tail section, or head section, I guess it was, neck section, where the complex meta puzzles were. These seem more self-contained. So somebody needs to be 4 long and this shape. I need to slice off one single segment of myself. Because nobody else is going to be that shape. Okay, so to slice one single segment of myself. I was kind of expecting this to be the decapitation zone, but it's not quite that simple. Like, I can decapitate here if I approach from the right angle? Oh, well look at that shape that made. Okay. Maybe that's all I need. Can't pass through fences. I can do this, though. And this, and that solved it. Okay, neat. I would not have guessed that, but the setup made it just kind of work out. Cool. Yeah, the main puzzle there was almost played out like an insight puzzle would have. So how can this one be even simpler? Well, forcing me to only make those moves, not giving me any options. Okay, cool. Alright, so who's making that wow noise? I hear something noisy to my right. Or maybe it's in the music. 5-9. Yeah, no slicing here. This is self-contained. Slicing, maybe splicing, no. Rolling, yes. So that needs to be over there. I can push it now. A little bit. Okay, this looks like a nightmare of a maze. However, this right here, the way this is set up, is usefully analogous to what the final move is going to have to be. So it'll have to be rung around here in that same orientation as it starts. Then I'll roll it that way and that solves the thing. Although also one of these needs to go up there, but I have a second one. You suppose I'm decapitating? I suspect so, but probably not yet? Okay, let's start by just operating with this alone. How far can I get with that? This far? Okay. That's pretty much it. Unless I can... no. Maybe if I laid down a bridge. None of this feels at all right, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just to rule it out. Or maybe it'll work. Okay, well, no, clearly not. Okay. So I want this to be curled around this like it is there. That is what I want, unless I'm slicing and eating enough to become long enough for that, but the fact that this is already very close to that shape makes me think it's more likely I'm doing it that way. I mean, okay, I do see that I could... Oops. Do that and then this and then get back on there and put it right back to where it started. Why would I do that? I would not. And what's all this geometry down here? Decapitation doesn't currently seem useful. Oh, it might be though. Hold up. Okay, there's also that. And that's why decapitation might be useful to get the mobility of rolling around arbitrarily. Wouldn't help here. I'm kind of stuck. If I approach differently, can I be not? There isn't a different approach that works, and maybe that's why I want decapitation. That's not good enough. You need to go somewhere else first. Okay, so what I want... Hold on, I can do this. Okay, here we go. Now we're cooking. Are we? Is this any better, actually? That's not going anywhere, right? Oh, it could. What if it did? Like from here I can just kind of push and realign. It's at this point that I'd like to... Let's try decapitating. Then I'll learn what I would want in that situation in order to do the rest. Having done that, I need access to the thing, of course. Like, I can't do anything right now. Still don't have access. But what if... Yes, if you were there, I would have access, and then I could learn more. I need to position the other one somewhere, and I don't know where that somewhere is, and the easiest way to learn is going to be to do these actions, I suspect. So first of all, it needs to not be there. I think I see the spot. Somewhere like, let's see. Hold up, where does this go exactly when I roll it that way? Where I want you then is here. Okay. Then you go back to how you were. Problem is, okay, so I need to do that separately. Where was that spot? Right below the entrance. Okay, below the entrance, hanging off slightly. This goes here. Then I do this. This is so cool. And after this, I just have to kind of hope that things work out, because these are the tools that I have to work with, and I'm not sure how much more like freedom I can get myself after this point. I just kind of have to assume, yeah, okay, so in this form I can transfer between these with no pushing power, and that's why that's useful. One of the reasons. Alright. So many mechanics in this game, and yeah, that one stayed there so I have a place to escape, which I didn't think about until the end. It just kind of worked out. Wow, okay. Not such a nightmare maze after all. Okay, insight said. Behead, and then just kind of roll, And then this is pretty much set up like the... Yep, okay. Just most of the steps already done for me in the Insight puzzle. Okay. How much more of Candyland is there? One more room after this one. This be, what is it, 5'9" at this point? 5'11". Food is here. A slicer is here. This shape wants... Okay, I want to move that left and up, and that's would solve the puzzle. But it's not that simple. There's food? Wait a second. Oh, I think I see. Oh, this is going to be funny. So this doesn't work this way around. But if I... Yeah, okay, so I have a suspicion as to what the mechanic is here. Yep, that's stuck. Yep, that's no good. Okay, there we go, I can turn around. I want this... Here will do. In fact, there is perfect. So here's the plan. I go over here, and I suspect this will turn me into a too long worm, right? Whoa! Yes. And I get to choose which way around I go. What if I go left? Okay, and I can push with my butt. Get back over here, and that's the whole puzzle. Okay! Okay, there are like a lot of new mechanics here suddenly. Man, I'm getting so much out of just like these basic tools. The interactions between things in situations just has this incredibly rich, like, explosion of things that can happen here. Alright, so forced decapitation, this already set up, and then just wormify. Okay! There is a lot happening in this world. Alright, what are you? Oh, a different entrance to the... No, you are meta-puzzling. Okay, that gets that far and clunks on the ground, and I need to drive the worm to change anything about that. Okay. So that might be 512? Is this 513 then? No, this is 512. Okay. So, hold on, did I? Yes, I did check Insight for that one. Well, I see this. You need to roll. I need to be able to traverse some things, and oh geez, I need to use the empty space, and oh, this is scary. So I need a vertical roll over that empty space because you need to flip vertically. If I understand the rules right, well, if I rolled you north, then you'd just do that. You'd fall. So... Well, hold on, but no, I don't need to... Do I need to use the hole? Because, like, if I were just... there's only the straight section. In curved sections, my ring is diagonal and no rolls are possible. Same with the worm mouth. So no, I do need to... My ring does need to be in the center for the roll to happen. So doesn't that imply that you'd be in this position, then when you rolled over, you'd just fall in the thing? You'd be flipped vertically from here, yes, cool, but that doesn't matter. If you were there, the roll is illegal. If you were there, the roll is also illegal for a different reason. Okay, so then that's what the other two little ones are for bridging and making things legal. Okay, let's make... but I have to... No, I don't have to decapitate myself yet. I can wait. Accomplish some other tasks first. So I think I want this in the center. because that will be a good support for the thing. And hang on, but am I using... Yeah, I'm escaping, eating the food, which I suppose I want probably, let's say, here. No, I'm thinking in vertically mirrored, therefore here, so I get my push back. I think this is wrong, though. This doesn't seem right, but at least I can test it and find out. I have an unused worm, and that means I haven't seen everything I need to see yet. This does roll. I can't escape because of... Okay, well, here's one way to use that worm. I need that food in a different spot. So one way to use this would be like that. I don't know, it might work. And then just push this down, and yeah, I don't see anything wrong with this, right? Should be fine. Okay, cool. I was expecting an extra complication. So I'm here, forced decapitation, set this up already, roll across a solid floor there, keep on rolling, and then put that in. I see, that makes sense. A little different from the main puzzle, but gets the point across. I can't make it through here. What if I do this? Nope. What if I do this? I can get trapped in the middle. I can be untrapped in the middle. That's an option. Wah! Alright, so, let's do this. 513. So I'm the one who wants to go up there and get in that thing. There are two foods. There are slicers. Can't do much with this. So yeah, you are like super in the way. What needs to happen is a ring needs to roll you to the left by being left of where I am now. Okay. Then I need to re-become, and the two foods are the right amount for that. And I don't have to eat, I only need to eat one, then I can regain freedom of movement and eat the other. So, I just have to decapitate and get there, right? Isn't it just that? Like this, right? Multiple problems. I could do that. Would it help me? I don't think so. So when I roll there... Oh. How does this need to be arranged? I guess it'd be best if I were north-facing when I decapitated, but how would that happen? So this is where I want this eventually to be. In the interim, I'd like it to be here, but I can't decapitate in that arrangement. And from here, there's not a lot of space to escape. Like, that has to be exactly there for me to put my ring on it, ever. Unless I'm facing north and already there. But if I'm facing north and already there, how am I getting to where I am in order to mouth you? Is this a complicated multi-step? No. Hold up, could I eat one food now? I could. Do I want to? If I did, then I can make my own 3-long thingy. Still no way to make that work, though. Because I'm rolling to the left, taking up the space that needs to then be occupied by a thing that can't be there to occupy it. Could I do a more complicated roll? What am I thinking? Oh. Well, that's better. Is that everything? Not quite, but it will get me there. Okay, cool. So, I'll leave you as you are for a second. This needs to go... Oh, this needs to go... here. I didn't think about my escape from that thing. So this should be good. Oops. Seems like it to me. Okay, great. A lot of happy accidents happening, but I'm okay with that, I suppose. Where am I? There I am. Okay, yeah, so simpler setup, same ultimate arrangement. Okay. Great. Alright, so this is the... there probably aren't any puzzles in here. This is just a lower room of sorts. I want to press that button. Need to be a little more north. Maybe the slope is wrong for it. Oops. I don't think I can press either of those buttons easily. Are they on the other sides? They are. Those should be easier to press. Oops. I can't escape my worms from there, though. They just re-abduct me too quickly. And I'm up in the air and I don't hit the button. Okay. I don't know what pressing the button is about. Maybe it's just something I can do for fun. Oh, I just realized something. Reorient the worm and you can see both of the displays. Okay, and this is a great way to show me what I would want to do there. Yeah, okay, so there are clues on probably all of the worm tails that I haven't seen because I've never been in a room like this facing... with the TVs both facing southward. Okay, got it. So I should, at some point, maybe after this world, go do a worm reorientation journey. Right, you are meta-puzzling, where I have to reorient a thing. So there's you that I need to do. I can see on my map screen that there are 3 left to go. There's you and then 2 here that I thought also maybe the worm needed to turn for because this just tells me to exit the puzzle when I make any input, making it clear I don't have what I need to do it here. This... is there any useful splice I could do here? Let me just attempt to understand this. So to enter that puzzle, I have to do complicated things. Let's just look at it from this angle. I mean, the length of that worm is wrong. I'm entering the 3 long... I guess I want to slice up the long one, put it in the thing instead, and have my own body splice what? Like, what would any splice here even do? There's only the one entry port there. Like, that doesn't really go anywhere. If I bridge to here, who cares? If I bridge to here, who cares? If I bridge to... none of those matter. If I bridged all the way to here or here, I don't... Man, it just, like, steals my aim after a while, even if I'm actively moving. It's an auto-aims on the thing. This is a puzzle right here that I haven't entered? And I have to do it from elsewhere. Yeah, okay, so there's that meta-puzzling. Oh, okay, yeah, so I don't think I have what it takes to do any of these without moving this worm. So next time we're going to move this worm. I'm already kind of done with this place. That went quickish. But there's, like, multiple other layers to do here. And I only have 10 out of 13 of the movements here. Your bell is kind of close by, though, so that might not be that hard to get to. Anyway, we're moving. Next time. I'll see you then.